Hey there, friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here again, and today we got more information about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League with the Meet the Support Squad Suicide Squad Insider Episode 2. What a mouthful that is, but the more I've seen from this game, the more excited I've become. I'm really all in on being a day one Suicide Squad player. It looks like it's going to be an absolute blast to play. So much fun. This video is a bit of a longer one at 18 minutes, so I'm going to split it into two parts. So stay tuned for part 2 for sure, but let's just jump into the video, see what it's all about. I'm really excited to see what other characters they integrate into this game. That's my main, by the way, King Shark. Absolutely day one.
Right here.
Hello, I'm Axel Ridby, game director here at Rocksteady Studios.
Supposed to be more gameplay in this video too.
At Rocksteady Studios.
We're so excited to welcome you all to episode 2 of our ongoing series, Suicide Squad Insider. In our last episode,
The traversal looks insane, man.
System that combines story, powerful traversal abilities, iconic melee attacks, and explosive gunplay to offer something truly unique.
Hello, beautiful.
The pop-up shotgun shot, love it.
Challenge ourselves. We wanted to expand and really push ourselves in terms of
Giant Green Lantern?
new and fresh.
Light him up.
When first introduced, the free-flow combat of Batman Arkham Asylum broke new ground and set a standard that is still popular today.
Yeah, we see that in like
The Rocksteady team decided to
Spider-Man and games like that for sure.
If you're playing solo, you have the power to make combat in our game unique to you while making your way through our story campaign.
Dude, Deadshot looks powerful, but not really my jam.
Become an expert with your playstyle and customize builds, creating a powerful squad.
Yeah, give me the minigun.
Each person can offer a different benefit to the play experience.
I like how
Excited to see
different
what
the characters
team
feel
play
from each other.
effects happen.
You want a high five?
Up high.
In the Suicide Squad, the world, the narrative, all our features evolve through the lens of DC lore.
Oh, is that his daughter?
The universe are going to be really excited for this. Not only are we bringing characters back that we've used in...
Did I say
Arkham series, but we're
Deathstroke too?
Introducing new ones.
You can call me Colonel.
Ooh, Rick Flag, let's
I feel
go.
like they explored the DC universe with
Amanda Waller.
not just through the story, but also through the mechanics.
Amanda Waller's actress, the voice actress, is fantastic, by the way. She's in a ton of other games.
No lasso? You gotta be kidding me.
In this episode, we'll meet some of the iconic
Wonder
DC
Woman.
characters.
Oh, who's he? Oh, these characters look sick.
Their impossible mission.
Through conversations with our team, our voice cast, and our playtesters, along with extended gameplay, we'll give you a preview of some of the amazing new possibilities we're excited about.
Oh, I'm so
Suicide
ready.
Squad Kill the Justice League.
Wait, which superheroes did you say you were again?
This is Suicide Squad Insider, episode 2.
I like the Suicide Squad vibes with the humor and everything mixed in.
The RPG systems are the connective tissue inside of the game. Things like weapon customization,
Ooh.
customization, things
Okay.
that really let players get into how they want their
That looks like a Borderlands skill tree.
Let's begin.
We built this game with near limitless strategic and personal options.
I love that.
players craft their own character within a character. Everyone can pick not only their favorite, but really make a character that's their own.
There's really high skill ceiling mechanics in this game where as you learn to traverse, as you learn to combine your character's abilities more and more, you become better. your character
Ooh,
becomes
yeah, he's gonna
stronger,
be sick
and
for as a
the story
sniper.
of the game, you're taking on stronger and stronger threats.
We have this
That was pretty sick.
perspective of always tying back to the narrative and always giving context around the mechanics. With the DC world out there, it just gave us unlimited potential.
With the Arkham games, you could modify some elements of Batman himself. But we knew early on, going with an action shooter was an opportunity to go down a new path and try out new mechanics with a new type.
Yeah, that's really what I was a bit skeptical
Someone's-
about this being a shooter, but you can really see how the customization is going to make a big difference with that. And it really has me wondering how they will introduce characters in the future if we get additional playable options, because not every character is a gun-toting hero. Although, what if they added something like Red Hood? You could get Deathstroke, something like that. There's a lot of options there, but I'd be very curious to see how they integrate that into the game. Obviously, not every character normally has guns that we see here, like Captain Boomerang or anything, but I'll be very curious to see how they handle that.
Been busy. How'd you have time to make all this?
In our last episode, we showed the Suicide Squad recruiting the Penguin for Argus.
Okay, Waller. We bag Penguin.
He goes back to the Hall of Justice to start helping the squad out.
I'm taking.
wielding authority.
Since we last showed you the Justice League's HQ, it's had a makeover from Amanda Waller and her team, and it's now the forward operating base for Argus's fight against Brain.
Yeah. Okay.
So when considering this,
I like how it upgrades over time.
An arms dealer.
You need a good gun.
Oh, of course it's Penguin.
Penguin back from the Arkham days. We love working with this character.
What he gives you is lots of options for upgrading individual weapons, crafting.
I like the way the guns,
Penguin in your crafting base item.
the way the guns look, how they are all varied once you start upgrading them, and it's not just like you add a magazine to it and it doesn't change the appearance at all. I do think that's a massive change and something that this game already does better than Marvel's Avengers, in my opinion. I loved Marvel's Avengers, but your gear didn't change your appearance whatsoever. Everything was strictly coming down to cosmetic outfits. And so because of that, it felt like there was a disconnect when you upgraded your characters. You didn't have the same level of customization as far as appearance, and I do like that they're doing that in this game because I think that's massive and definitely necessary. And one of the difficult things when you're dealing with these well-known, long-lasting comic book characters.
And that's really where Penguin as a character comes to life in the game.
You get to build them up, creating some really unique combinations.
This is gonna be
You
sick.
can play the game in a way that's unique to you. We have.
I love that ability for Boomerang, by the way.
Labs, we have Amortech, we have LexCorp, we have DCPD, and they all come with different flavors.
Lex is very scientific, man, right? The guns are very scientific in nature. They have very specific recoil patterns and spread patterns, almost like they are calculated.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
More improvised weaponry, really fast fire rates, high ammo capacity, but it kicks like a donkey.
And once you've unlocked those manufacturers,
I wasn't expecting this, but it does feel like with the skill trees and now with the gun weapon types and everything like that, it's really borrowing a lot from Borderlands, more so than any other looter shooter-esque game that you might compare this to. And I think that's actually a good idea, especially with the way Suicide Squad will be as a team. So I think that's a great franchise to kind of take some of the things that they've done really, really well and improve upon them.
you can go to Penguin and ask him to sort of craft specific weapons in those manufacturers.
Different guns will play with different styles. Maybe you've got a Deadshot focused on critical hits, on headshots. That might mean that you want to favor a legendary gun, which works with that playstyle.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Nice.
Oh, I love
Penguin
this.
is only one member of what we call the.
All right, who else are we meeting?
Dude, scumbag.
Who in the world is that guy?
Super villains that the squad have begged, stolen, or borrowed from.
For players who just want to play through the story, they'll get the full arsenal to be able to take on the Justice League. But for players who really want to sort of maximize their characters, the support squad missions.
Oh, that's me. That looks sick.
Designers have put a lot of effort into making sure that when you play the game, you can have a very different experience from someone else.
Let's meet the
I love that. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go so deep in this game. It's gonna be crazy. Gizmo. Oh, I like him a lot.
His primary contribution to the squad is the sort of airdropped vehicles that you can use for combat.
What? Okay, that's sick. I did not know this was gonna be a thing.
Sort of blow shit up. And the havoc you can.
Oh, and you can throw it at enemies? Oh, yeah, I'm in on that.
DC Universe offers the player a different way of interacting with the game.
I've been trying on the name Toyman. More like Annoy Man.
Oh, Boomerang is the worst.
Toyman is one character that helps you actually figure out ways of defeating the Justice League.
He's a tech boy genius who wants nothing more than to help save Metropolis. He can't quite come to terms with the fact that his heroes are now the villains.
That checks out.
Changing stuff is my middle name.
You can unlock more
okay.
with Toyman to enhance your gear.
I love that.
If you want to really perfect your gear, to really suit how you like to play the game, Toyman's the character to talk to.
Oh, I'm gonna be at him a lot. That's awesome.
Hack is this sort of electronic astral projection.
Anything that has electricity, Hack can manifest through.
By working with Hack and increasing your talent points over the course of the game, you can unlock a whole myriad of different abilities.
That's sick.
With Harley, you can increase her grenade damage.
Thank you!
Alongside the talent tree, we have what we call the combat combo system. As you're doing these more intricate moves, you build up your combo faster, and the higher that combo is, the more talents you activate.
Oh, this stuff
Hack also uses her abilities.
Okay,
to
that's fire.
literally hack Brainiac's comms, so you get to listen in on what the Justice League is talking about, and you also get to hear their sort of corrupted personalities. And
Okay, that's gonna be
they
pretty
are
sick,
the
too.
Heroes you once knew.
We have complete control, Brainiac.
Now let's talk about one more member of our support squad. Another infamous DC villain that Director Waller once recruited.
Okay. I'm going to leave that there. That'll be it for this video. Like I said, I'm going to do a part 2. So definitely check that out. I will link it in the description down below. I'll obviously link this video in the description and that one as well. But overall, I do like the customization. One thing I'm always worried about, like I said, with Marvel's Avengers and some other superhero games that I've played in the past, is just the lack of customization. It's one thing if you get a straightforward story game, and you don't need as many build details like you're talking Spider-Man 2 or they mentioned with the Batman Arkham games. Yes, you get some level of customization, but the abilities are the abilities at the end of the day. Whereas this game really feels like they are using these characters and gearing them up with like tech and different things in order to allow them to really have their own unique stamp on the game with different gameplay and all that, and I think that's going to be awesome. And I always love a game where I can customize the character to make it feel like my own and really jump into it with a unique play style, because I don't like playing the same way as every other player in the game if it's at all possible. And so that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to. Overall, I'd love to hear from you guys. I think this game looks like it's going to be an absolute banger. I think the fact that they're bringing all these other characters into the game as like side characters and everything, we don't know what the future holds either, because it sounds like because this is going to be something of a live service game that we're going to get other updates, whether it's new weapons, new characters, whatever the case may be down the line, which is also very exciting. Overall, I can't wait to see it, and yeah, this has me more excited than I was heading into this video, which is always a positive. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out tremendously. Shows you want to see more Suicide Squad coverage from me heading into launch in February. I cannot wait. It's going to be an absolute blast. Stay tuned for part 2, because I'm going to post it immediately after this. My name is JoPa. Have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.